I'm gonna go get some water real quick because I know I'm gonna need it. I can feel my.
You bitch.
What he said.
Keep
Yeah, we hate you guys. Listening, idiots. Why you listen to this?
sucking butt.
Yeah. Get it out.
I'm gonna bleep all that and just
All of it. Just bloop, 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 bloop.
like, what the fuck is he
It's
even
gonna be
saying?
hilarious.
It's like a minute of just fucking bleeping, and you're just like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
those guys. Trav, do you realize that the world is trying to invade your earballs right now?
Earballs?
Your earballs, but fear not.
Yeah, I mean, apparently the guys over at CCICT are offering a temporary shield for that.
Yeah.
It's called the brand new Apple AirPods 4th Gen with noise canceling.
That is incredible. I've used some noise canceling before, and it is. You could have these kids screaming at you in the house. Don't even care. You don't even hear it. All you just see like little stuff in the side peripherals, and you're just not even about it. So it doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah, how much are they?
They're actually going for $139.99, which regularly they're what, $180?
$180
That's
is what they
crazy.
told me. So if you want to block out that annoying coworker that eats his granola bar way too loud in the cubicle next to you,
Yeah, or chomps on his ice in the microphone.
I really don't think ice is that annoying, but
Yeah,
agree to
anyways.
disagree, I guess.
Yeah.
Go over to the Town East Mall in Wichita. Give them code 4WNC, and they're going to give you $40 off right then and there.
That's crazy. 4WNC, and you're set.
You're set. That's
Just
all you
go
got to
do
do.
Go do
Check
it.
them out.
Anyways,
Get them.
welcome to episode 10. We
Here it is.
we're officially back on it. Don't know what that was about, but sometimes you just gotta get it
Wow.
out there, I guess. I don't know.
Man.
Ugh. I'm sure you have some pretty incredible nerd news for us, right?
I don't know, but guess what?
What?
We are back.
Mm-hmm.
We have achieved level 10 podcast.
We're up there now.
We freaking leveled up today.
I don't even know what that means as far as where we could be, but we're up there.
I don't either. We're just kind of blazing our own path here, but it's like 10 episodes. They say most people quit doing this after 7.
Yeah.
I heard today that there's 475 million podcasts,
That's bullshit.
and the majority are just dead, like just gone. They stopped doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've got like it's down below 2 million that actually are active.
That's crazy.
It's a lot though, still, right? So like,
It's
yeah.
crazy to think at some point this could ever be something cool that somebody wants to listen to, and we like make money on it and shit.
know.
Like, but nonetheless, it's fun.
It's also crazy to think that like this didn't even used to be a thing at all,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like prior to like 2010, a podcast was like not even a thing.
Yeah.
And now it's like so easy to get into. Like we spent some time trying to figure out what we were going to do and all that, but like it was pretty easy.
Yeah. And shout out to any of you podcasters out there who have given advice, you know,
Yes.
to even say like, hey, you know, the audio's okay. Like whatever the case is, you know, we're always trying to work on the audio, the graphics, whatever. We're trying to keep shit entertaining.
Yes.
And
This is for you guys, right? Like we like to
yeah.
come talk, we like to come hang out, but if you guys don't come hang out with us, like we're just talking out into the internet.
yeah.
So like this is for you guys. So also, yes, thank you for the people we've talked to recently that are telling us we're doing a good job, keep going, all of that. But also you guys out there on the social medias listening to the podcast on YouTube and Spotify and Apple, tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you want us to talk about, and we will do our best to do that, right? Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I just went on a tangent and just said a bunch of cuss words for like a minute straight.
mhm.
I take it all back now.
You do?
You guys are pretty cool.
Man, you're growing as a
I know.
person.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
I'm trying. It could be
This is just iced tea.
it has never been to Long Island ever.
Dude, you told me this was just iced tea.
I'm trying to get your
You
pants
didn't
off.
tell me it was from New Jersey.
New Jersey iced
What
tea.
the
Just somebody
heck?
just pissed in it with some vodka or something.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
All right.
Anyways,
Well,
what'd you say about nerd news? I don't.
we have it again.
Okay.
I mean, I think, it's one of those things that can't get away from it
Yeah.
at this point. Let's start all the way back in 84.
Oh,
One of the Steve Jobs.
not the cool one.
Not the Woz.
The Woz.
The Woz.
He's my favorite for some reason. I don't,
You don't even know him.
I
You don't even know what he
just-
looks like. If
just
I
seems
had
really cool.
if I had Michael Jordan and the Woz, you wouldn't even know which one was which.
I feel like that's wrong.
You would? Okay. All right. Maybe that would give it away.
God damn it.
What about Bill Gates and the Woz? Would you know?
I'm sure it's just two white guys,
It's
two
just
white nerds
white dudes.
just hanging out.
I will tell you, there's a giveaway. There's a dead giveaway for the Woz, though.
Woz a big black dude.
He's not.
Okay.
Nope, he's not. He just has a big old beard.
I just imagine Woz was like the ones who's like, yeah, let's just fucking go to the convention and take our pants off and see how many people we can get in our room.
That was Ronald. Remember, that's why he got
Oh,
fired.
that was Ronald. Shit. Fucking Ronald. God rest his soul.
Good old Ronald Wayne. 1984, Steve Jobs announced that Apple is unveiling the Apple IIc. Their naming convention was so weird because they had the Apple III and that was closing down. The Apple IIc was after it. Blah, 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 whatever. Unveiling that 60,000 Macintosh computers had been shipped to date. The Apple II sold around 6 to 7 million units, with production ending in 1993. So from 84 to 93, they sold about 7 million of these, which, I mean, for back then, it's pretty good. But we've said this before, like, stuff just sells millions of stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking
iPads
crazy.
are just
Come out with a new
millions.
iPhone tomorrow and see
Yeah,
if you don't have.
you're going to get 1 million in the first day.
Yeah.
So, this is still pretty early days computer wise, but I think this is like I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is still a green screen. It's still a desktop. It's still like the keyboard's attached
Heavy
to
as
the.
fuck.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, it's definitely might be 12 pounds, but you don't have to put this on your lap, so that's better. So yeah, 1997, Apple Computer reports the first. 1997, Apple Computer reports a first quarter loss of $740 million.
That's wild to me.
This is the largest quarter loss ever for a Silicon Valley company. So, like, this is the biggest loss ever since Silicon Valley was a thing.
And Steve Jobs wasn't even the CEO.
He wasn't even there then. They kicked him out because he was kind of crazy. He was a little lunatic. But this kind of got them thinking, hey,
He's
maybe
like,
we
what
need
if you can put a fucking computer in your pocket and it does video
Exactly.
calls to your friends and like get the
Yes.
fuck out of here,
Get out of here.
Steve.
And then they're like, wait, maybe he was onto something.
Shitty ass weird
By
ideas.
the way, that was the iPhone, guys. So yeah, he wasn't even, and so this was kind of like, this marked the beginning of him coming back to the company. And then yeah, we had the iPhone, the iPod, the iPad, right?
What a bunch of dummies.
The eyeball. No.
This is probably not far out here. It was like, yeah, it's a digital eye you put in and it's fucking
2005, Microsoft releases Windows XP Pro 64.
I'm just gonna start booing every time you talk about Microsoft. Fuck you, Microsoft.
So this was, I mean, XP is like, this was it, right? This was
I remember XP.
the best
Okay.
operating system.
Was tell me if I'm wrong. Was XP the system that I had when we lived together, and it did a bunch of like, or maybe it was Vista. But I remember like you came out, like I remember it like did some really cool shit, and then one day it just fucking didn't, and I was like, God, this is fucking weird. Like it just stopped doing cool shit, and then you come out and you're like, hey, I just disabled all that cool shit on your computer. I was like, what the fuck?
Why did I do that?
I don't know. I was like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, yeah, it was really cool, and I didn't have it, so I just fucking turned it off. I was like,
Wow, what a dick.
That explains why it didn't work. I was like,
What in the world?
it just fucking
That's
stopped.
super weird.
One day it just fucking stopped. I thought it was because I threw your cat.
Oh, my cat. I didn't have a cat when
You
we
did.
lived together.
You did.
Oh, it must have did it.
I don't know what happened to it. All right, weird story.
Wait
but,
a second. What in the
I
world?
swear to God, I love animals, and I've never tried to intentionally hurt one. But I think I was working like fucking nights, working like thirds or something. I remember waking up, and I was still super fucking tired. I go and get on the computer. I'm just hanging out, and this is when like it's not even a laptop; it's like an actual fucking computer. And your cat is in my room, and I'm just sitting here like typing and shit. All of a sudden, I feel this terrible pain in my back. I'm like, what the
Oh
fuck's going on?
no!
I didn't have a shirt on. This fucking cat jumped up and just grabbed me and is holding onto my fucking skin. I'm like,
Oh
I
man!
grab this fucker and just go like that and just to throw it off me. Apparently, I was too close to my fucking dresser. The cat hits the fucking dresser and just flops down. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm looking at it and it's just laying on the floor, like not moving. I'm like, kitty? Kitty, and then it looks up at me. I was like, "Oh shit!" I fucking killed this cat, and then it just jumps on me, and I'm all petting it and shit.
I don't remember that at all.
I do. It fucking hurt.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a day.
And then I just disabled all the cool stuff on your Windows
Dude,
XP.
was doing way too much cool graphic shit. Fuck this shit.
I don't like him. He's got a better computer than me. Hack.
I don't remember what it was, or what it even did. But I just remember it's like, oh, it's fucking different. And I was like, whatever.
That's weird. Wow, what a jerk I was. Huh. Anyway,
back to the drawing board.
Yeah, so this had an Intel Pentium or AMD Athlon processor, 64-bit. Like, this is what we still use, 64-bit computers. So this was a big deal, and it was only $155, which seems like a pretty good deal. Yeah. But now operating systems are free, so not really.
Fuck you, Microsoft.
That's right.
I said it.
That's computers.
Wow, that was
we got
fast.
through it. Yeah, that's what she said.
We should move on to games.
We should. 1998. Did you watch Seinfeld?
No. Fuck no.
What?
No. I haven't seen one episode.
It's a very white people show.
It seems like it.
It's a very white people show. But, okay, so in 1998, I remember watching this episode for real. Like, okay. Seinfeld, the whole plot of this episode, this specific episode in Seinfeld, is at a pizza. I think it's a pizza parlor. There is an arcade game of Frogger, and they have to move this arcade game because the pizza shop is shutting down. But if they unplug it, all the high scores go away.
Oh shit! Okay.
And so they have to figure out how to move it without powering it down. Yeah, and so the whole episode is just them trying to figure that out, and then like part of the episode is them like going across the highway acting like Frogger with this Frogger machine.
Jesus.
So, funny episode. It sticks in my mind from being a kid, or I guess a junior high kid, because we would have been in junior high in '98, right? What? Yes.
I didn't even remember a year ago.
Eighth grade. Ninth grade would have been 99. 10th grade would have been 2000. 11th grade would have been 2001.
We graduated in 2003.
We did, so it's a year. So 9th grade. So I was a high school, because
technically, yeah,
in Wichita.
Yeah, but Wellington is different. It's weird.
Were you guys? It was junior high here until 10th grade.
10th grade is when we started high
school. So 9th grade, I went to high school in 9th grade, which is scary as heck because the high schools there are big, and you're this little tiny junior high kid going into this big. There's freaking adults basically as seniors, and you're going into this thing like this is way different. So
yeah.
Anyway, I remember this. I think I watched it when it actually came on. Like I remember seeing this episode. This is kind of like next one's kind of like a segment within a segment.
Okay.
I'm going to call it Cartridge Conundrum. It's kind of like trivia.
I'm intrigued. Okay.
So it's a Cartridge Conundrum because we're going to talk about a game, and then I'm going to ask the question, and then all of you guys out there in social media land are going to write a comment and tell us what you think it is. And then we will pin whoever answers it first to the top.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Go ahead.
So here we go. In 1999, Nintendo 64 owners experienced a game event that felt like a dream, with all of our beloved heroes and villains coming from across the Mushroom Kingdom, Hyrule, Dreamland, and beyond, clashing and setting the stage for a multi-franchise fighting phenomenon.
Bitch.
This version sold 5 million copies by 2001. What is the name of this initial N64 game that united Nintendo's stars?
Still big as fuck.
It is awesome. We will tell you podcast listeners at the end, and all you social media people, you have to leave us a comment, and we will say yes, and we will pin the first one that says the right answer to the top of our socials.
You don't think I know what Tekken is?
Wrong.
Bitch.
Boom. All right. So that was Cartridge Conundrum. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
It's going to make us go viral. It's going to get us
8 people.
1999 as well. Sega of America announced the Dreamcast. Dude.
Hell yeah, Sega.
Yes, Sega. Way to go. This system was so freaking cool, dude. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I'll probably say it 100 other times during this podcast. This is the first gaming console that I got online with. Like I plugged it into a freaking 56K modem.
Mm-hmm.
I played Madden with some dude in the UK. We talked. Oh yeah, he whipped me. But we talked back and forth. We played the game, and it didn't glitch once. So
That's
screw
crazy.
you, Fortnite.
That is crazy. Damn. Yeah, fucking every time we get on Fortnite now,
you're
it's
always getting booted.
Every 4th game or so, I'm just getting fucking tossed, and it's always like right when we're in the top 10 or something. Like we're about to get that crown, and it's like fuck you.
And
you get way too many kills.
The bad part is, you're probably the best one on our team, and we kind of need you at the end. So it really sucks because
like, take me, Lord.
Can I just
fucking take Travis? I wish the game would be like, we need one of you to fucking boot right now. You're like, yep, here you go.
Immediately, just like, we'll put that on default. I'll just take the crown. It's okay. I still get a crown when we die.
Yeah, so just let me have the crown and then we'll be good.
We're fine. So this was $200. Like, that seems like
That's
a
crazy.
steal, dude.
That
like,
is.
Even back then, that seems like a steal. This thing was cool. Like, the controller. Did you play one? Do you know any?
I think
much
my
about
buddy
it?
Dave maybe had one.
Oh, I'm sure that.
Maybe I'm thinking of GameCube, but yeah.
He had all the Nintendo stuff. I don't remember him having a Dreamcast, though.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't remember.
You can ask him. But anyway, this thing, the controller was super weird looking. Like, it had these pointy things, and then like it had a big screen. It had a big screen in the middle where you stuck the memory card in it, and then that memory card was also like a Tamagotchi. Like you had games on it too, and you had to keep your thing alive.
Super.
And
weird.
then one of the really cool things about that controller was in Madden. Like, in Madden, even now, that's a little different now because you just hit the button you want. But back then, you had to like scroll to the play you wanted to pick. Yeah. So if you were playing couch co-op, you had to pick your play. And if they wanted to cheat, it's like, you better not look, you son of a gun. Mm-hmm. And so on here, you could actually pick the play on the memory card.
That's
so
crazy.
Playing couch co-op, the other person couldn't see it.
Super
this thing was cool, man. Yeah, like Sega, I don't know. We should do a deep dive into like what happened to them, because I feel like something big happened at some point, and they just don't do game consoles anymore. But they made some cool stuff. Like the Sega sucks and all the stuff back then I didn't like it. But the Dreamcast I have very good memories of the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast was cool.
It was. 2000. So we'll put this picture up right here, probably. Boop 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 boop. This picture, it's an album cover.
Yeah.
Of the Silver and Gold album by Neil Young. And everybody's thinking like, what the heck? This is nothing.
Yeah. What does it have to do with anything?
This picture was shot with his daughter's Game Boy camera. So she had the Game Boy attachment, and she took this picture and he used it as his album cover.
That's pretty cool.
So pretty cool.
So if he was smart about what he did, because I know like people like Kanye do like weird shit with their kids, or was it Drake? I think it was Drake actually who had his son like draw a picture and he used it for album art and got like millions of dollars for it or something crazy like that, just because he drew the album art for it. So you can like credit your kids on it.
Oh, yeah.
It makes you wonder if like Neil Young's like, yeah, this is my daughter's art, so pay her.
Get her that cheddar. Is that what they say?
No.
Nobody.
No. That hasn't been a thing in forever. So you should just go fucking, I don't know.
What do they say?
Racks on racks.
Racks on racks on racks.
I don't
know. What did we say?
Dildo?
No.
That's Fortnite.
That's just Fortnite. And that's just you.
I love saying that. That's pretty cool.
2006. Nintendo revealed the name of its upcoming new video game console. You know what it was?
Not a clue.
2006. So it's after the Nintendo 64, because that was in 96. It's after the GameCube, because that was, I don't know when.
I like the GameCube.
GameCube was cool. And
Yeah.
this one came after it. This was the Nintendo Wii.
Fuck the Wii.
Really?
I'm a
What?
Nintendo guy, but I still
Dude.
like even with the Switch 2 coming out, and they're like, oh, you can play some Wii games. I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
Well, yeah, now because they're terrible, but back then,
Well, they fucking
like,
suck. Yeah, there's a reason.
Wii Sports was freaking cool, dude. Like throwing like bowling and
Was it?
yeah, I thought so. I don't know, maybe the Mii characters were weird. Like only
Yeah,
not
they're
having
still
feet.
fucking awful. 100% awful. They're so bad.
Yeah, that's games. Got anything to add?
No, I think
Nothing
we're doing
new.
okay.
Nothing. Not like doing anything new with games. Are you still playing Snap?
What the fuck is that? Oh, Marvel Snap.
Like what?
No,
I haven't
honestly,
played them in it either.
I haven't played a game in a while. Unfortunately, if it's not Fortnite, I hadn't really fucked with it. But I
Yeah.
was trying to do Clash Royale for a bit.
You
I feel like
gave up?
Clash is only fun when you have like friends that you're like playing with on like a clan or some shit like that. But
I don't think it's fun for like a week for me, like building it up and getting, and then once you have to like wait to get stuff done, I get bored.
What's crazy though is my buddy Chad. He is like ranked. So I feel like if I was ranked and I was trying to keep like my title or some shit or build up the ladder, it'd be different. But I'm like still just so fucking far behind that I just can't even just put any more attention into it, man. And especially now, Clash has this kind of like pay to win bullshit going on to where they have I'm trying to think what they called evolutions. So like a card can do something better if you like get the shards, but to get the shards you have to pay money.
You have to. You can't even win it ever.
I mean, maybe they have rare occasions where you can win it, but it's like you're going to wait a fucking year to get a shard, and you need like 6 of them.
When those games came out, you could either build up and get the stuff, or you could pay for it in advance. And to me, I like that. Like, if I want to spend money and get there quicker, I can. But I know I can get there if I just grind a little bit.
Yeah.
Having to pay for something though, that's kind of bullcrap. I don't like that.
Yeah. So it sucks because like I was getting beat by people who had this special shit. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna pay for this just to beat some. You know,
yeah,
it's like,
for sure.
It sucks. So that definitely made me not even want to play it anymore. So Clash Royale, get fucked on that, I guess, because
way to go.
that's stupid.
What is their
way to sell out? Like they're already like such a big company with so much money.
They need more money.
Yeah. Exactly, and now they're just making it worse. Like, yeah, okay.
Epic, what is it? Something Cell.
Supercell.
Supercell. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have some cool games though. Like they do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, they do some cool stuff, but it's like Jesus, man.
Yeah, just stop nickel and diming us for every penny.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
All right, let's move to pop culture. 1984. After 37 weeks, Michael Jackson's album Thriller is knocked off the top album by a movie soundtrack, Footloose.
That sounds dumb.
Do you know who was in Footloose?
Travolta?
Nope.
Swayze?
No.
It's like he's always one of those two in all those damn movies.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
Damn.
And maybe Barbara Streisand? Is that right?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Did I get that right?
I doubt it. You never get shit right.
I don't, ever.
You're going to Google it now, aren't you?
Yes. Okay. It always gives me the IMDb first, and this time it doesn't. Seriously.
Just admit you're wrong and we can move forward.
Nope. It's not Barbara Streisand. I don't know who it was. Tell us in the comments. How about that? Tell me I'm wrong.
Tell me he's wrong. Please.
Maybe we got to do something to get some comments. So just tell me I'm wrong and tell me what the right answer is.
Say fuck you, Travis, and that's all you got to say. You didn't even tell me he's wrong.
Just
say fuck you, Travis.
Anything.
I want to see like
actually do this. Make it 4 comments and just put an F in the first one, a U in the second one, a C in the fourth one, and the third one, and a K in the fourth one, and I'll give you a thumbs up.
I like it.
So yeah, Michael Jackson Thriller. That album, I don't know. I'm sure I've heard the rest of the songs on that album, but Thriller itself, every Halloween we listen to that for a month and a half.
Jesus,
just like, and everybody's doing the thing,
doing that bullshit.
That song still, I think it holds up. I mean, it's still good.
It's
and
still
the video,
there. That's
the
for sure.
video's legit. 1986, Disney World breaks ground for the Victorian-themed Grand Floridian Beach Resort, which is now Disney's Grand Floridian Spa and Resort. And man, our family is huge Disney people. Like, we love Disney World. This is, if not my favorite, number 2 of almost anywhere to go in Disney World. Like, this place, it's a hotel, but you go there and they have restaurants and they have things to look at, and it's just like this whole resort. And you walk in and the smell, like, they pump smells into their places, and the smell in that place just, like, it's awesome. It's so cool.
I'm pretty excited to go.
Yeah, it's the Grand Floridian is so awesome. And this is one of the ones that you get to go to when you're on the monorail. You get to kind of go through it and you see it as you're on the monorail. You can see the Magic Kingdom from the Floridian when you're like in the lobby or in the outside. And like, it's just it feels like you're back in the 1920s, but the awesome 1920s, like a rich 1920s person, not a poor 1920s person. Like,
that's good.
it's, yeah, like,
That's nice.
it's so cool. The Grand Floridian is just the best. So,
okay.
But they broke ground in 1986. 1989, the world premiere of the sports fantasy film Field of Dreams.
So good.
Oh man, was it? Kevin Costner, James Earl Jones, Ray Liotta. Like, this movie, I watched this so many times as a kid.
Yep.
So cool. Build it and they will come. Like, just Ray Liotta coming out of the cornfield, like, get you right in the feels every time.
Mm-hmm.
And Costner and James Earl Jones, like, how do you even predict what they're gonna be later? Because they're such big stars. Like,
yeah,
this was awesome. Just based on a book, Shoeless Joe. So, this one's out of order, but 1988, the federal smoking ban during domestic airline flights of 2 hours or less. So they banned smoking on airplanes if the flight was less than 2 hours.
it'll be all right. It's 2 hours. Calm down. You'll
handle
be fine.
it, right? Like, okay, so I really only put this in here because I wanted to talk about, as a kid, both of my parents smoked. Did your parents smoke, or did you have family members that smoked?
And it was fucking awful.
It sucked so bad. Like,
we're gonna crack the window just a little
just
bit,
this much.
like it's gonna
like,
just fucking fill
and
the car
also
with
we're
smoke.
probably gonna crack whatever window's back there for you too. So that crap's just going out my window. And
I don't even think that was a thing. I think it was like, I'm gonna crack this one window just a little bit, and it's like, yeah, it's definitely not fucking enough because I can't breathe.
They did not care,
no,
at all, and they smoked so much back then. Like, it's insane. And so I just have, like, there's probably not a memory I remember as a kid that doesn't have somebody smoking a cigarette in it.
Every memory I have was brought to you by Marlboro.
Yes, like every single one of them. And I think for the most part, they smoked in the house. I remember my grandma smoking in Dillon's as we were grocery shopping.
That's fucking crazy.
Like, they had ashtrays at the end of the aisles because she was just like, I got to put this one out. And I'm like, and she probably fired
up
another
one. Fucking banana. Like, yeah, somebody
like,
go get that. I remember one time going to school, and my grandma was taking us to school, and she smoked. She just fucking flicked this cigarette out the window, and I'm just like looking out the window because obviously we didn't have fucking shit to do. We didn't have switches and all that. Just looking out the window, and all of a sudden, like, my fucking crotch hurting. And I'm like, what the fuck? Her fucking cigarette came back in the window, landed on my pants. I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, that was a cool memory, like before fucking elementary school.
Dude, smoking back then was just everybody smoked.
Yeah.
They didn't give a crap.
No.
And we all hated it.
Yeah.
But I will tell you two things about this. One, it's the reason I don't smoke now because of all of that.
Yeah.
But two, I'm not around smoking that often anymore. And sometimes when I do smell smoke, I kind of like it.
It depends on what it is. If it's a good cigar, like you're in the casino or something, it's a good cigar. Like, man, I will fucking hang out with that guy.
But even a cigarette, like, there's been a few times in my life as an adult where I've been in whatever setting it was, I don't even remember, but I smelled cigarette smoke and it just kind of took me back to a good memory, and I was like, oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. But then I remember, yes, it actually was.
Yeah, like when I was 12, it's like I needed that secondhand smoke, so I just started hanging out at bingo halls.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember the cigarette freaking vending machines that you
Dude,
pulled the
I think they're still out there.
Do
I
they have
think,
those?
I feel like the last time I was in Vegas, which was a long ass time ago, but I feel like they still had cigarette vending machines. I'm like, well, that's fucking
But they're
weird.
probably the spiral ones that
Oh
they
yeah,
like. I'm talking about the one
yeah,
where it
you
had the
just pull the
display
fucking
in it and you
thing.
pull the
Yeah,
thing and it just
yeah.
falls out. I don't even did they just have those everywhere or were they just in bars? Because I remember seeing them a lot, and if they were just in bars, I was in the wrong places.
Yeah, I feel like it was probably just bars. I remember it too. I definitely remember it too.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Oh shit, man.
Wow. All right. Anyway, a little bit of sad news. Just a couple. There's actually a couple sad newses on here.
Sad newses. New segment. Sad newses.
New segment.
I'm gonna
Sad newses.
Sad news. Just sad Trav. Like,
I'm sad.
God damn it. We're talking about people dying, and that's when the show goes viral. Sad news. Fuck.
Harumph. All right. So 1991. I'll try not to laugh. This is going to be that news segment where I'm laughing and talking about people dying.
So many people died.
Like,
You're crying, laughing.
Heck, dude.
Fuck.
1991. This was a big one for us because it is so close. Like I lived in Wichita. You probably lived here.
Yeah.
This was the Andover tornado in 1991. It was an F5. It hit Andover. It killed 17 people in Kansas and 24 people total from Oklahoma and Kansas. Man, that was just. It's a big deal around here still.
My brother's wife literally doesn't want to live here because she's afraid of tornadoes. I'm like, I don't think I've ever fucking been that close to a tornado since like 1991. So,
yeah,
you know,
dude, that's a weird reason not to live here. Like,
yeah,
they have lots of tornadoes in Texas.
Yeah, but he has to be there. So I think it's like a post-army thing. Anyway, yeah.
Anyhow, but yeah, so yeah, a little bit of sad newses. 1991 as well. Not sad newses. Dinosaurs. Do you remember this TV show? Mama.
I used to have a VHS.
Yeah.
From Dinosaurs, and I remember I loved it, but sometimes we'd fall asleep to it. And I remember there's one episode where like the grandma dies. Yeah. And it's like every time I woke up, it just happened to be that episode where she's dying.
Oh, that's
fuck,
weird, dude.
Yeah, so
that was such a weird show. Like whoever came up with that show was on something because
it was like Roseanne but dinosaurs.
Yes, it was super weird. Like a super like broody teen with spiky hair and the jacket.
But he was
like
a jock though. Like
he was, and then like the big dad that always carried his lunchbox.
He was definitely Fred Flintstone
for sure. Yeah, it was like the Flintstones meets Roseanne in the 90s, and everything in the 90s TV wise was a little bit weird. So Dinosaurs, I remember watching this on TGIF all the time.
TGIF was fucking badass.
Oh man, yeah.
Go get a pizza or something. You got pizza delivered or something. You got TGIF. Like that was a fucking good start.
That was a good night. Do that and then play some friggin' Street Fighter on my Super Nintendo. Like
shit.
All night.
Yeah.
1992. Growing Pains final season. After 7 seasons on ABC, the Seavers gave it up. Do you remember this show?
I remember Cameron was there, but I don't remember the show.
I remember watching it.
No.
Kirk Cameron was on there when he was younger. He was Mike Seaver.
Okay.
Alan Thicke was the dad. I don't know if you remember Alan Thicke.
I do.
And then even Leonardo DiCaprio was on there for the last 2 seasons. He was a homeless kid that they took into their house.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah. Growing Pains was, I mean, I think we were still pretty young. So teenagers or like preteens that watched this show back then, it probably really affected them. I was like 7. It didn't, I remember it, but it's not something that affected me.
You could relate to whatsoever.
Yeah. Who's the Boss? Also in 1992. ABC had fire shows, man. Dinosaurs and Growing Pains and Who's the Boss? Tony Danza. You remember this? Tony Danza.
I remember
Alyssa Milano. Holy crap, dude! As a kid, Alyssa Milano, Samantha on this show, so hot.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't know? You'll know Alyssa Milano when you see her. She was in Bewitched. Is that the show? No.
I mean, she looks familiar, but I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen her in anything. Yeah.
Charmed, not Bewitched. Charmed. Bewitched is from
same thing.
Yeah, I mean, witches. Bewitched was Nick at Night. Yeah, Alyssa Milano. Wow. I mean, even as a kid in 1992, I was like, dang,
What's up, girl?
wow, you're older than me, but what are we gonna do about it?
What are we gonna do about it?
And then, so I remember this show because Mona, she was old as crap. Like, she was the grandma in this show, but she was the original cougar. Like, she was always going after young dudes. Like, I remember they had jokes about her like bedding college dudes, and she was like 60. Like, she was the original cougar on TV.
Huh?
It was pretty funny.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
don't know.
So, who's the boss? That was a big one. Anyway, 1993. Walker, Texas freaking Ranger.
It's funny that it seems iconic now, but I feel like it had its moments. I'm sure with people and viewers and everything, but I feel like Chuck Norris really didn't get a big name until fucking Dodgeball. Like Dodgeball, and Dodgeball started all the fucking memes, man.
Yeah, like,
It just
but
went crazy.
I agree. But Chuck Norris, man, in Walker, Texas Ranger, he was such a badass. Like, he was the most badass back then.
Yeah.
And so this premiered, it debuted in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
1995, Major League Baseball season started late after a lengthy strike that began in August of 1994 and continued through the 1995 season. The strike resulted in the cancellation of the 1994 World Series, and it delayed the start of the 95 season. It was over salary cap and revenue sharing agreements. The 95 season began with a shortened 144-game season after a brief 3-week spring training. So
I feel like I remember that.
yeah, me too. Like, I remember, like, I don't even know when like ESPN and SportsCenter started, but I kind
I
of
just remember
feel
like
like,
a holdout.
yeah. And man, if this happened today, people would revolt.
Yeah. It'd be fucking crazy.
Like, if the NFL was just like, no, we're not starting.
It'd be more likely to have our government shut down before fucking baseball.
I think they'd probably take it a little bit more serious now too, because we're talking about billions of dollars on the line if they don't start. So, but yeah, I do. I feel like I remember this a little bit. I mean, only being 10, it wasn't like wow, I can't believe that. But I remember it. All right, here's another bit of sad news.
Sad news is
1995, the FBI arrested Timothy McVeigh in the Oklahoma City bombing case. He was indicted on 160 state offenses, 11 federal offenses, including one of a weapon of mass destruction. This douchebag.
That was wild.
Such a douche.
Stupid,
like,
man.
a stupid idiot. Like, just, I don't, just nonsense. This didn't even make sense. This is crazy because I remember this. I stayed home sick from school this day. I don't know why, but I stayed home sick from school this day. And I remember being home alone, and I had the TV on because I was watching, I don't know, something on whatever. I don't even know what I was watching.
Jerry Springer or something.
Whatever, soap operas, I don't know. But I remember this popping on and being like, there's been a bombing in Oklahoma City, and it was just like, what? Like, how can that happen? Why would that happen?
That's crazy.
Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Why would somebody do that? So, yeah, this was crazy as a kid back then. Last one for pop culture, 1998, because, like I said a little bit ago, our family is huge Disney World people. The Animal Kingdom opened at Disney World in Orlando.
That seems pretty badass.
In 1998. And so, like, the Animal Kingdom is so cool because it's so hard to like rank these because they all have really cool stuff. Like, they're all really cool. I love going to Animal Kingdom though, because it's basically a zoo at Disney World, and Disney World does everything the best. And so it's like the best zoo you've ever been to. And there's rides, there's stuff to see.
I feel like I've seen like there's hotels that you can stay at and like wake up and there's like giraffes outside your window and shit.
Yes,
that's crazy.
Yes, in the courtyard.
The
courtyard, there's zebras and giraffes and that kind of stuff out in the courtyard, and you just wake up and they're out there. It's crazy. Wild. The last time we went to Disney, we stayed at Fort Wilderness, which is the cabins there, and so it's one of the Animal Kingdom resorts, and it's just a cabin in the woods. That was super cool. It's just a log cabin out in the woods. Super cool. Animal Kingdom's pretty legit. Like, if my wife had to rank these, she'd say it was her least favorite. It's up there for me. Like, it's There's 4 main parks, and I think they're all number 1, but this one's number 1.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
totally.
You get
Yeah.
it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. It's hard to rank them because they're all so cool. But yeah, this is cool. If you can get to Disney World, go. Like that, if you take family vacations, you should make this one of your family vacations.
I think we all need to go next year.
Absolutely we should, because here's the thing. Like, we've gone multiple times and we've done other vacations too.
Mhm.
This is not more expensive than other vacations. People think, oh, it's so much more expensive.
What if we just didn't take the kids?
We could do that. My wife and I have just been by ourselves. You would want to take your kids. This is the ages they're at right now,
Yeah,
and the stuff they've seen. Like, it's just going to get worse from here.
that's kind of why I waited, because it's like I don't want to take them when they're like 6 and like,
Yeah.
remember we went to Disney? It's like, no,
No,
I'm
that
like,
sucked. I
I
hated
wasted all
that.
that money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like they're at a good age now to
The
where
stuff
they
they've been able
remember
to
it
see
and-
on Disney Channel and Disney movies and stuff that they've been able to see, like, they're kind of, yeah, little kids love it. It's super cool, but they're brats all the time. Your kids, the age your kids are right now, they're not going to be super brats when they're there. They're going to appreciate it a little bit more, and they're going to remember it.
Yeah. I just want to remember. I'm like, I'm spending all this money on it. Like, you at least better remember something.
But honestly, like, people are like, this is so much more expensive than a normal vacation, and it's not. Like, for us, we spend the same amount of money going there as we do on any other family vacation. You just have to do it right. You have to know what you're doing, for sure. And there's like specials you can get. There's free dining plans. There's discounted stuff. Like, you have to put some work into it, but you can spend the same amount of money on this vacation as you do a normal vacation going to Mount Rushmore or wherever, right? So I'm not a salesperson for Disney World vacations, but
I don't have an affiliate link right here.
there. But yeah, it's Disney World's awesome. We love it, and if you ever get the chance to go, you should. Also, leave us a comment if you've been and tell us your favorite.
I just want to go eat.
Oh my gosh, the food, dude. Man, the food. It's awesome. We're gonna get into a little bit of sports.
Hell yeah.
As you probably know, we're Cowboys fans.
Oh yeah.
There we go. This is the 1993 Super Bowl. Oh, there it is. I would show you my leg, but that would be dumb. 1989. So this is draft week, right? Even now, like, still, it's draft week.
Yeah.
We're in draft week.
Yeah.
And so 1989, the NFL draft, and the number 1 pick from UCLA,
my man,
quarterback Troy freaking Aikman,
the savior.
Oh my gosh, this guy, man. Here's the thing. Even back then, the Cowboys were so bad they had the first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they're not even bad enough. They're not even good enough at being bad that they can get the first pick.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Like, they aren't good at anything, even being bad.
No.
Like, they're just middle of the road.
We're bad at everything, but not bad enough to get the first pick. Sucks.
So, Troy Aikman, this started the run. This started the triplets. This started everything. Like, I've got Emmett. I've got Michael Irvin.
My dad has an Aikman jersey hanging up in his garage right now.
As he should.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, he started it all. He was such a good quarterback.
Yeah.
So awesome. Started the five Super Bowls. Like, this was just awesome.
The last time we were good.
The last time we were good.
Sad as fuck. More sad news.
From 1989 to 1995, this team could not be beat. And when I say that, it's a little bit of hyperbole because they did get beat, but they were so awesome.
They were the Patriots dynasty.
Yes, they were so awesome. And they were to be a Cowboys fan and a kid. I look back and I'm like, man, I wish I would have appreciated that more, because it was just, for one, I didn't think it was going to be this long before they were good again.
I think my dad actually still has the Cowboys like starter jacket, like one of the original like puffed out starter jackets.
Man,
shoot,
that's awesome. 1991, less impressive, but still 1991. This is right in the middle of that. Russell Maryland, University of Miami, defensive tackle. He was really good, like super good back then. So he helped them get to those Super Bowls because of their defense. So that's a little bit of Cowboys news. 1996. Chicago Bulls won a record 72 games. They were 72-8. 8 freaking losses in the NBA. That's nuts, dude.
That's wild.
And then, so that was the record forever until 2015 when the Warriors won 73 games.
And Oklahoma City actually just got like in the top 5 or something like that, and
Mhm.
they actually posted like, "Hey, we joined like the '96 Bulls with Jordan. We joined Golden State with Curry." You know, so it's cool. It's wild to see a team that's, I guess, our most local, Oklahoma City
Yeah, they
Thunder,
are.
doing some amazing stuff. I mean, it's crazy. Now, I will say, if they got to go against my Lakers in the Western Finals, it's not going to go very well. But
For the Lakers,
anyway,
here's the thing.
yeah,
We'll get into this a little bit because I feel like if Oklahoma City doesn't win this year, if they
yeah,
don't go all the
and they
way,
won't. Go ahead.
I feel like this team's gonna explode. Like they're not gonna all be there again. And
That
they've got a
that very well
million
could be the
picks because they
case.
made a bunch of trades. They got a million picks.
Yeah,
They're gonna be good for a while, but I
sure.
just don't know if this group of guys,
Yeah, it's like if they don't win, they're gonna like just go
these guys
different
are all gonna want
areas.
to get paid, and they're not gonna want to pay them all.
Yeah,
And so I think they've got to win this year, and they're
I feel
good.
like
Like they're so
yeah,
good this
they
year.
have to keep Shea because he's
Oh
like their
yeah.
like franchise player.
Do they? I mean, apparently you can just get rid of your best player.
I mean, math sucks so bad.
Hey, they won their playing game yesterday, and they're going to win their playing game tomorrow. They're going to back right up into the playoffs, baby. AD and
Yeah, they're gonna back right
nobody.
up and take that dick.
Oh,
Can I say that on here? Anyways, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Luca's just fucking tearing it up. Braun's still tearing it up. Braun's fucking 40 and still like
I
better than
can't
most of the people out
imagine
there.
that, dude. I turned 40 and my knee gave
God.
out. I'm fat.
Yeah, I'm
I can't even
39 and
run.
I've even been working out for a little bit, and then I just did a little roofing project.
It's
A
just wore
small
out.
roofing I was out for 2 days. So I can't imagine LeBron being like 40 and like just like getting hammered by all these dudes playing games like every other fucking day in a
Yeah,
different
dude's
place, jet
crazy.
lag, like all of it, man. It's like I get winded putting my socks on. Like I
Yeah.
don't even know, dude.
Going up them
I don't know.
stairs, just like get up there, like that was a workout, boys.
God damn, these stairs got bigger.
Woo! Did somebody put more stairs in? last one in sports, 1997. Ken Griffey Jr. hits his 250th home run. Man, I was such a Seattle Mariners fan.
I never really was. I appreciated Ken Griffey, but what's weird is I love playing baseball. I was a big baseball, like I did traveling
Yeah.
teams and all that.
Yep.
But I never really followed it though.
Really?
To me, it's like to sit and watch a game unless you're at a live event.
Yeah. Oh,
Boring
it's
as fuck.
boring. It still is, but I think he was just so cool. He had the video game, first of all. He had the sweet shoes. I
Yeah,
was a big sneakerhead back then,
sure.
even though I didn't get to buy a lot of shoes. I liked admiring shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the cool shoes. And when I was a kid, I thought his name was King Griffey Jr. And so I always called him King Griffey Jr. His name's actually Ken. But whatever. And so, but he was just cool. Like I just thought King Griffey Jr. was super cool. And so the fact that he hit his 250th home run in 1997, the Mariners were just cool. And this Seattle teams in general have always been pretty cool.
Yeah,
The Supersonics were
I
pretty
agree.
cool when they were there.
Drafting Durant.
Yeah, and then they moved like back when Sean Kemp and Gary Payton and those guys were there.
I remember seeing those fuckers on NBA Jam.
Yeah. Yep. So and then even now, like the Kraken, that's a pretty cool team, the hockey team. So
It's like they've always been good at branding.
yeah, they are very good at branding up there.
So I was a soldier out at Joint Base Lewis McCord,
Yeah.
and that was fun. I got to go to a Mariners game with some buddies and stuff, and I remember just one of those weird memories. I remember like one of my buddies had been drinking all day, so we get there, and he's like, "Man, I got to piss." And so he wanted to go to like the front of the car to try to pee before we even went into the stadium because it was like that bad. We're like in a parking garage.
He's in the parking garage.
Yeah, so I had the keys. I'm driving because I'm the only one not drinking or whatever. And my buddy Wise is just up there trying to piss. Well, anyway, some people come, so I hit the panic button to make them all look over his direction. He's like, gonna pull up his pants, zip up his pants, or whatever, real fast. And I was like, "You got pee all over your pants, baby." That was a fun game. He
That's
was all drunk
hilarious,
and just
yeah.
annoying me with his phone. And I was like, "I'm about to throw this fucker out on the field." And he's like, "You better not." It was
That's
a good time.
funny. Who were they playing?
Fuck, I don't know.
don't
All I know is
remember.
Ichiro was on the team. So
Oh,
at the time they had the
yeah.
Ichi roll. So they like had
Uh-huh.
sushi. So I was like, I'm fucking getting
Getting
sushi at a
that.
baseball game. Is that a terrible idea?
Probably.
Yeah, it was fine.
Didn't kill you.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Music. We Are the World still at number 1.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be
It's
number
gonna
one for a while.
Yeah, I think all the way until May sometime.
Yeah, we might as well just stop
We
reporting on
we'll-
fucking music. So it's
we'll
like, yep,
report on
that fucking
We Are the
song is
World's
still
gonna be
there.
there for a while. We'll come back to that one once it's not anymore. So
Yeah, something I wanted to personally revisit
yeah, revisit.
Because it was a conversation we had, and whether you put much stock into it or not, or if this is just like an empty threat you hear frequently.
I do.
I remember we're playing. I keep wanting to say Halo, Fortnite the other day.
Played a lot of Halo,
and your wife was like, "How are you so bad at this game? We played it for so long. You're still so bad." And she's like, "Do you think anyone has ever divorced because their partner is so bad at video games?" I was like, "God, I hope not." But then it made me think, it's like, what are some of like the most like fucked up reasons people have got a divorce? I was like, I'm gonna Google it and find out. And
so
I found some.
Let me tell you first. Like, yes, I don't put any stock into it. She's not going to divorce me because of that. There may be other reasons, but it won't be because I'm bad at Fortnite.
It'll be the other stuff for sure.
The other stuff, but not because of Fortnite. That's just her being pissed off at me.
That's just her saying,
in the moment.
"Hey, you fucking
like, let's go." But
which we'll get into that with the whole WWTD. We have episode 5. Pretty fun. We have some other clips. We actually have Manda on this clip, so
yeah. Sorry.
We'll go into that. But some of my favorite reasons people got a divorce, we'll just go down the list.
Some of these are wild, dude.
Yeah. So this lady said her husband's dick was too big and sex was a chore.
Because it was so big?
It was so big and it took him so long. She's like, it's a chore and I just can't do it anymore. So she fucking got rid of him.
I think that's false. Like, I feel like, according to my wife, no, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, this one I thought was pretty weird. The dude's mom came with him on their honeymoon.
And then immediately got a divorce?
I would assume so.
They just fought about it forever, and she's like, I'm done.
Yeah, fuck this guy. But yeah, I feel like if you bring your mom on the honeymoon, like if it's not a destination wedding that you're just hanging out or something, but if you actively like bring your mom on the fucking honeymoon, like she should leave her ass.
I remember being very first married, and I told my wife, we were at the store, and we were trying to figure out the ingredients to a thing she was going to make. And I said, just call my mom and ask what the ingredients are. Nope. Like, that wasn't the right answer. And so, and that was just call my mom and ask a question. Yeah. Like, I can't imagine bringing your mom on your honeymoon. How are you even supposed to do it?
It's like, we're trying to be fucking right now. Anyways, the next lady, apparently she spent $42,000 on psychic hotlines. Like, this lady
get out of here.
Calling Miss Cleo constantly, like,
get out of here. Did she tell you that your husband was going to divorce your ass right now?
And you would have saved like $41,000
because it's coming. Because $42,000 on that crap, you could have bought a lot of stuff.
That's a lot. That's excessive. The next one, maybe one of my favorites. Husband wouldn't help the wife put up a shower curtain.
I mean, okay. So here's the thing: we could have a whole segment on who is he a dick, right? Like, yes. Yes, so he was.
Reddit has a section called "Am I the Asshole?" and it is so fun reading it because it's like sometimes you are the asshole, sometimes you're not. You know what?
Yes, he was an a-hole here, but is that grounds for divorce? No.
I imagine it's one of those things like, hey, this fucker never does anything, and like the last thing
that was the last one.
Shower curtain. He wouldn't even do it, so I just fucking left. And it's like, dude,
it's like
I personally feel like, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Like I am a strong advocate for. Everyone has roles, you know what I mean, that they do or they're good at or whatever, but it's like that doesn't mean it's your only shit. You know what I mean? Like, I can cook, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm known for, but that doesn't mean I want to cook all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And it's like people think of like the wife role in the house, like, oh, they clean, they do laundry, they whatever. It's like, dude, I'll always do laundry. Like I'll do fucking towels or whatever. Like, dude, I'll scrub toilets. Like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you are in this together, so like your only priority should be every single day like think like, what can I do to make my partner happy? You know what I mean?
So, look at you being a good
100%. Like that's legit. Like every single day I want to do the best I can to be better. And so like when I see shit like this, I'm like, dude, that is so fucked. But it's like I can see how somebody gets to a point where they're like, dude, I ask you to do fucking everything, and the least fucking thing you can do and you won't do it. Like,
what if she like takes the shower curtain down every day and he was just like, nope, I'm not doing it this time?
That's fucking crazy. Why would you do that?
I'm not
the
doing
demons, the shower demons.
Taking it down. Quit falling out of the goddamn shower curtain, so I have to keep putting it up.
if that's the case, then maybe like he's fucking better off. Maybe he just needed to get out of there.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah. So
you never know both sides.
the next one would be pretty
Oh
fucking
my
odd.
gosh, dude!
The
What?
wife is still wiping their teenage son on the toilet.
I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna cut it. But as long as he's not sped, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, I mean that's literally the only exception. I want to assume that the teenage son here is the one who brought his mom on the fucking honeymoon. He's like, am I supposed to wipe my own ass right now?
Oh, later in life. His parents got
It's
divorced.
that same guy.
He got divorced because he's a big idiot.
He just fucking grew up and is like, well, I need my mom to wipe my ass. Like, what the fuck?
Mom's got to be here.
You just want me to walk around
You
with a
wanna do
shitty
it?
ass?
You want to do it? No, you don't.
I didn't fucking think so. Fuck your shower curtain, lady. It's all coming
It's
together.
all together. This is all the same person. All of these things are why this one couple got divorced.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the next lady, wife hated sex with the husband because his mom was there wiping him, and he had those peanut butter cheeks.
She was putting the condom on for him.
God, maybe I don't know, but wife hated sex with the husband. It's like,
is he smelly? Is he like,
bad? Is he unattractive?
Like, how are you?
Like, I don't.
If
there's
he was
not enough context there.
If he was unattractive, she would know. You don't have to see a dude's dingling to know he's unattractive. Like, you know he's unattractive before you see that. So, like, how? I don't know. Like, how are you that bad? Like, you just selfish?
Maybe you just haven't showered in a fucking month.
I don't know. Like, because I don't know. We can get deep and we can cut this out, but for real, like, I feel like the first at least half of having sex with your wife is all about her and trying to make sure she gets to where she needs to get so that you guys can get, like,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff you could do to get her to where she needs to be so that you can be, like, where you need to be later.
And this guy's like, no, fuck you. It's all about me.
Right. Yeah. And that's what it has to be, right? He's just like, I'm sticking it in. I'm doing what I'm going to do, and I'm done. And I don't care if you did anything.
So if you can't get off in 45 seconds like me,
right.
You're the one who's bad at sex.
It's you. It's not called premature.
You're the problem.
It's called I'm mature and you're not.
Oh, shit. And the last reason for divorce was smacking/slurping.
Yeah, knock it off, dude. That's
gross. Shit could be annoying, but is it reason enough to fucking get rid of somebody?
I mean,
my kids in general, sometimes I'm just fucking staring. I'm like, God damn, can you close your fucking mouth? But even then, it's like you don't want to say it because you don't want to be rude or hurt somebody's feelings. But it's like,
that seems like
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Like, can you imagine going to court and being like, yeah, this bitch slurping her soup all the time? It's like,
you think it was her?
I don't know. It could have been a guy.
It's got to be him.
Maybe.
Being an idiot, not Karen.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like a lady is gonna, like,
be all chomping, slurping shit.
Chomping and slurping, especially if he's like, can you knock it off? They're going to be like, yeah, I can.
And it depends if she's slurping.
And then dumbass dudes are like, no, that's just how I eat.
Bitch, you know another way to eat cereal?
You got to make noise.
So yeah, that's my divorce shit.
That could have been a heavy topic. I think
maybe we just get better at video games. We try to make some steps to make sure your marriage lasts. But
yeah,
you're doing all right.
I think. Yeah, I mean, I think some of these I definitely don't have. I'm not going to have number 3's problem.
Is that the big dick?
Like, that's not going to be why we get divorced.
Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I don't know. Your wife, she's kind of a witch, so I don't think she's going to talk to psychics. She's going to be. I said witch.
She's going to go. She's going to go talk to the moon.
Yeah, she's going to be outside. Like, can you take this fucker away from me? He won't hang the shower curtain. So yeah, or she'll just fucking poison you. Like, I don't know.
I feel like we're going to have to cut a lot of that out.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see how it goes. You're not going to. You're just going to put it all out there.
I'm going to fucking leave it.
You're not going to edit anything. Cool. This is going to be 107 minutes of everything we said.
No, dude, I'm taking nerd news completely out, and everything else just is like, yeah, fuck that shower curtain.
All the cuss words, you're going to bleep all the cuss words out. It's going to go straight to shower curtains, and then that's it.
And that's
10-minute episode.
Best episode ever, too. It's going to be the most fucking viral.
Most watched ever.
Like, that guy was cussing a lot, and that dude's dick was way too big for marriage.
Way too big. Okay, so I've got something cool. Our 10th episode. First of all, I just wanted to shout these guys out because they are freaking awesome. Like, Bull Airs. These guys, if you like our podcast because
it's hard to hear you because you're
sorry. If you like our podcast because it's sort of retro 90s, nostalgia type stuff, go to bullairs.com.
They do some wild shit.
These guys, what they do is they take legit Air Jordan 1s, Nike SB Dunks, Nike Blazers from
I
1977.
think I'm more about the 4s.
You like the 4s
I
better?
think so.
I don't think they do a lot with the 4s right now.
Yeah, they
but
should. Maybe we'll do a collab with them sometime. They make up some 4s for me.
this is the I bought, and I won't take them off and show you, but I bought. Go look at them. They're the Air Bulls Sensei Steers is what they call them. They're kind of like Hey Dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But it came in this box. This box looks like a VHS tape. Like that's what this is supposed to look like.
Crazy.
And then the shoes were inside. So you can see right here it says 10 and a half senseis. So these senseis are they're based on Master Splinter. So they're the same color as Master Splinter's robe, and they've got all of his stuff. But so I just want to shout these guys out because I think they're freaking awesome, and they're not paying me to do that. I just think they're cool, and I want you guys to go check them out. And they've got the new stuff they're doing is like
they do really cool stuff.
Ghostbusters themed. They've got a bunch of Back to the Future themed stuff, and then I think they're doing some Garbage Pail Kid stuff. They've got the newest thing that they're doing is the Halloween cereal, like the Count Chocula.
Hell yeah, I love me some Count Chocula.
And so they did some shoes that are themed around that.
My favorite.
They're really cool. So just wanted to shout those guys out.
So what's in the box?
Yeah, let me show you what's in this box. So I've been working on something here that I think is pretty cool. So you guys, if you're anything like me when I was a kid, you had a stack of these, right? Like just NES cartridges. Had a stack of those.
Mm-hmm.
I made a cool little label here.
Let me see that.
Yeah, you take this one.
I don't even know what this is, to be honest. Yeah. He's just like, hey, look at this. I made it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It looks like a cartridge, but it's got a shit on it. I got some
cartridges, and I made a cartridge arcade, a Quest arcade, right? Mm-hmm. And so, but here's the thing. This red one is different than the rest, and I'm going to show you how. So we've got these, right? They're just normal cartridges, but this is a special one. This is the one I built. So
oh shit, yeah, it's got some stuff on there.
You can see here it's the Quest arcade, but when you flip it on here, boom,
look
what it's got on it. That's an HDMI port. That's USB ports. Oh, sorry, that's the HDMI port. That's USB ports, and that's a power port. This right here, one cartridge, 10,000 games.
That's crazy.
Every single NES game, every single Super NES game, every Nintendo 64 game, all on this one.
That is so cool. Damn.
You take this, you plug it into HDMI, you plug it into power. You get these two little things off of Amazon for $20. And
tell me that's a wireless controller.
You play right here
crazy
on this wireless controller.
That's wild.
With this. So this plugs into your TV and power. You got two of these, and you play whatever old game you wanted to play right here on this cartridge. So
throw some Sega on there. It's going to be the greatest damn thing ever.
There's Genesis on there. We got Master System.
Dynamite Eddie?
Probably. So I thought that was a really cool, like I was just trying to think, what can I do special for our 10th episode? And I was like, I'm gonna build something. So this has, just to kind of break it down a little bit, it's got, I had my son screen print a little cradle inside of that. It's got a Raspberry Pi 2, like a Raspberry Pi 2 with wireless Wi-Fi in it. That thing has Bluetooth inside of it. It's got Wi-Fi inside of it. It's got a Raspberry Pi with all those games on it.
That is crazy. This is seriously nuts. I mean, the graphics, you can see us on the bottom there, the whole Raspberry Pi thing.
I created that logo and
that's
did all that.
That's so cool.
I thought it was really cool. So, yeah, and so then I made some extras. So we've got three more. If anybody's interested, let me know. I'll sell one to you.
Super cool.
So I just thought that was a kind of cool idea, something that was a little different, and yeah. So
I love that. That's pretty badass. And I'll tell you what isn't different. We're gonna jump right into fucking What Would Trav Do 5.
People love this, man. People love watching people play games, especially dummies.
It's so fun, and there's a lot of dumb shit that happens, but sometimes I gotta mix it up. Sometimes I gotta put fun stuff. Sometimes I gotta put some wins, whatever. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember the whole segment. Do you have it pulled up already?
Yep, I'm getting through the intro.
Okay, let's say let's just go ahead and pull up the intro real quick and get through it. Like I said, I don't even remember what the first clip is, but I'm pretty sure it's you doing some dumb shit.
Okay, so it looks like I'm driving around. Oh, I'm driving the
Oh,
bot. The bot.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here because I'm gonna put the fucking clip on here. This wasn't even anything special or anything different than like what typically happens. I just remember there's a bunch of fucking fighting going on. And I'm looking through my scope and I just see you driving a circle. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And then I see an elimination.
Huh?
You never do that. So let's look at this clip. I'm literally on the scope. You can see somebody flying.
This idiot. This idiot. He's looking through the scope. So that dummy. I was doing circles. I was just like, this is the slowest vehicle in the game, and these people were like, why is he doing that? And so they were so mesmerized at my
They were trying
dumbness.
they were trying to use the scorpion gloves to beat up your
but I was doing circles. I hit them twice and they died the second time. And I was like, okay, got it.
I was gonna like aid you with fire and everything, but I was just watching. I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And then you get a kill and I'm just like,
yes.
What the fuck?
Now they have to revive me.
Yeah. Okay. So good on you, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next scene here.
Rift gun.
Rift gun. Okay. I remember this because we're taking fire. I'm shooting people. I have to rift out of there because I'm getting hurt.
Boop. Gotcha. Got her too. She yelled at me, by the way.
Yeah, this asshole. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just get in the vehicle. We're taking fire. We're getting our ass beat.
They're out.
Like, I got to get in this car. So your wife like runs to the car. You back up and just fucking hit her.
That's the thing. I thought she it's all you got to do is hit X.
Yeah.
To get in the car. So I'm going, and I'm like, I'm gonna go so that she can get in because we got to get out of there. She was low on health, and I knew that. And I got in this car, and she just didn't hit the button, or it didn't work, or something. And I just just hit her.
So I'm literally paused on the screen right now. I can see Manda getting left. As there's 3 feet, people, there's a whole team on us shooting her, and you're just like, oh, fuck this, and you just drive off. So I hop out. I'm like, I'm going to rift her to get her out of here. That's why
I hit you. Yes, she does. I don't know, man. I feel like maybe this is my fault.
All right, hang on a second.
Okay. I really thought she was going to get in. She didn't.
Yeah,
and
she did not.
A lot of times, like, she doesn't like riding in the car with me in the
no.
game. And so I just thought, well, she's not going to get in because she doesn't care, right? But she was actually pissed at me because I hit her instead of letting her get in.
Travis, what the fuck? So then you just keep driving. It's like, I got to help her. Like, I'm not going to leave her to the fucking wolves. All right, so next clip here. I'm trying to even remember what this is. So this one, we just get the little forecast area. Oh, I remember this one. I'm like, this motherfucker. We just fought a bunch of people to get this radio tower. So I'm like, I'm going to heal up real quick.
Got him. See ya.
This dumbass. No. So not only that, the next clip is literally you, as Amanda and I are fighting people, killing people, getting the radio tower. I'm like, fuck, I got to heal up. Out of nowhere, just because there's loot around, Trav's like, oh, I better show up. Then I go to heal up, and this fucker decides, you know what? Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go for the loot. Oh, I see a bat.
Yes, I do.
Let me just go ahead and help myself here while my buddy's healing after all this.
Get out of here, King Griffey Jr. 250th home run.
Actively hear people fighting in the background, like
I was getting you out of there.
Immediate area, and he's like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna go.
This is getting you out of there. Trying to save you.
That makes sense. So
here's the thing. I told you I like having fun. I don't know what ended up happening there, but we probably died.
I'm gonna say we probably died, and I'm not even sure what this next clip is, but it's already starting with you in a car.
Oh, is this? Did I send you this?
Yes. So you can see me on the screen.
I got in this car. So this is not my typical car. I don't even know where this came from. Like this was somebody else. I stole this from somebody, or I don't know. But it was fast and cool, and I was like, I'm getting in that sucker.
Is if you read it too, where I have it paused, it says Flyhawk just eliminated somebody with a whiplash. So he's like, you just literally killed somebody with that car.
Yeah.
So let's see what you do here. Let's see.
Yep, I'm trying to get in. I want to get in.
Yeah, you want to get in, but
I want to get in with the car. And I can't.
Try as hard as you fucking can to try to hit me with this car.
That freaking wolf is hard. And then I honestly didn't know you were right behind me. Like I did not know you were
literally
there.
Run across the screen and you're still trying to fucking smash me.
Okay.
And then you put it in reverse.
I probably didn't know, but
and then fucking hit me. And then I'm pretty sure I just fucking riffed you. Yeah,
You
I just
ripped
ripped
me.
you out of there because I'm like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, he's out of here. Get out of here. It's so fun. I really enjoy it, and I know you guys hate it, but it's fun.
Half the time we are literally in a battle. We will be shooting somebody, and you're just fucking
It's
driving
true.
circles trying to hit them. I'm like, get out of the fucking car and just pull out a rifle and shoot them one time, and it will be a tremendous amount
Have
of
you
support.
seen when I actually have a gun in my hand? I die. So when I'm in a car, I have more protection.
I guess. This next clip though, I want you to explain this one to me because
Okay.
I remember we went into the vault. We got our
Yep.
ass beat immediately because
down
there's
there.
another team. You weren't around,
You're
but
dead.
you went in to get my card,
Oh,
and I
I'm
remember
dead.
you were like hiding the whole fucking time. And I remember your wife just constantly going, "Get his card. Just get his card. Go over and get his card. Why are you
I
not getting
didn't
his
know
card?"
where your card was.
So I'm starting it right here. We're just gonna go, and you are literally all over the fucking place. You don't know how to read a map. You don't know how to look at your screen.
Okay.
You can literally see where my card is on the other side of this wall, and you're like, "No, I'm just gonna sit here and hang out
I-
and watch." And you were scared because there was other people around.
Yes, I was, and I couldn't figure out how to get over there.
And she was just the whole time. She's like, "Go get his card. Why haven't you got his card yet?"
It was right there. I
Yeah,
just
like,
saw. How
you
in
can
the
get his
crap?
card. You
How
can
did I
get
not
out.
see your card right there?
No,
I don't
the
even.
whole time.
I
she's
just saw it, and when I was playing the game, I didn't even see it there.
She's like, "Trav, get his
It's
fucking
right
card.
there.
Go reboot him."
I'm standing next to it right now. I didn't even. I was like, oh, there it is. That's. Did you see? Did you see me turn when I'm sitting there looking
Yeah.
this way? I thought it was on the other side of the wall.
Oh,
It was
so-
right there.
This clip gets better. So then you decide, I'm going to go to Seaport. I'm going to revive him. I've got a couple shockwaves. I'm going to throw one down. I'm going to advance a little bit. And then right here, you're like, I'm going to throw the second one down. You throw it in front of you, launching yourself fucking backwards.
Yes, I did.
So you're even further away from the bus. I'm like, God damn it. So if all this Trav content wasn't bad enough, is this the one with Manda? Let me see. So I go into this vault.
Yeah. Okay. So I did. I definitely was like, shoot, I threw that the wrong way because those shockwaves are tough.
Are they though?
I think they are. Like to get them in the exact right spot when you're running, like they're fine when you're like up on something and you can just throw it and you know you're going to go that way. But when you're running and actively trying to get, like, how do you
get your feet and jump and it'll toss you through the air? That's
you jump.
God damn it. Okay.
I didn't think to jump because then you jump over it and it's going to make you go unlocked.
Revelation. Holy shit. All right. So now I am down here. Amanda jumps down. I get scared. I try shooting her. I get down by this.
Wait, you tried to shoot her?
Yeah, because I got scared. I saw somebody jump down. I was going to kill him. So then I'm sitting here crawling, and I'm literally like the whole time I'm like, he's one shot. She like shoots him in the knee, and he immediately falls. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. So then I'm watching. She
behind you.
She has a gun. This person's coming up behind. She comes to heal, but she's like, oh yeah, someone's here. Starts trying to shoot him. Then he gets behind her, and then she's just still like
she
shooting.
didn't know.
Yeah. So then I don't know what the fuck happened, but this guy dropped both of us, and he had an axe, and she had a gun. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
That wasn't where your cards were from the clip before it?
I don't think so. Who knows? I mean, fuck, that could have even been the same clip. But no, we get our ass beat in the vault a lot because we like going down there.
You guys go down there and you can't get out.
It's that riff gun, man. If you get to riff gun, you're good.
So here's what happens, just to explain how we play this game. So just about every game, those guys go to that deal market.
We do.
And I go to the
dildo shop, if you will.
The dildo shop, yes. And I go to the field and I get the girl out of the field usually. And then for some reason, we play a lot of no build. And for some reason, everybody wants to go to that field.
Yeah.
There's really not that much there.
It's the fucking riff gun.
But they don't even go to the dill market. They just go to the field.
I think if you don't get down to get the riff gun quick enough, like if you know you're not one of the first ones down there, like you just got to go to the field and just loot up and see what you can do.
So. And so I'll usually take a couple people out in the field, but when there's a bunch of people there and you guys are down there trying to fight people, it's crazy. It's really tough to get out of that spot.
It's really bad.
You're just floating.
This clip here, I'm using the riff gun, and this is another why it's important, man, because you got this riff gun. You can get the height advantage because I'm like trying to just get up on top of this hill here. I know the guy's on the tree underneath me, and I think the whole time Amanda's like, hey, he's under the tree. Like, he's right there. So I know it's like I just got to land. I got to pull out a good weapon and just kind of be ready. So this is just one of those, like, yeah, the riff gun is fucking great for this reason. but this guy had a minigun.
Oh,
I wasn't having it. I said, "Get the hell out
get
of here!"
out of
The shotgun, he
here!
came right to me with a shotgun. I was like,
And guess what? I was dead, but I still got a crown.
still got the crown. That is the best when it happens. So this one is a clip of just me and Amanda here. Oh, this was wild. I've never seen this before.
Whoa!
So we're fighting Sabrina Carpenter, as you do, because that's like the new
That's
fucking
everybody
sweat squad.
has, yeah.
I'm doing okay, but then I start getting my ass beat. I'm landing my shot, so I'm like, okay, if nothing else, Amanda can probably do this. I pull out my rift gun to try to get out of there, but apparently they hit me right as I rift. So I'm like falling in the crawl position from the rift. So I'm like, am I gonna die as soon as I hit the
How
fucking
did you
ground?
not?
I don't know. It was
'Cause
really
you
weird.
didn't have any kind of protection.
No, so it was a really weird deal. But
You got a celebrated crawler for doing
Yeah.
nothing.
I've never seen that before. So this was my favorite clip though.
This is
I'm
the
gonna explain
dancing.
this one. So I remember getting out of this because there was people around. I ripped out. I come back. I see feet. I know Amanda's down in there. You're probably off in the field somewhere at the time, I think. I see a couple Sabrina Carpenters. So I'm like, fuck.
I'm not even in this game.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to try to kill someone. I'm trying to knock them out real quick. The first Sabrina Carpenter, you'll see, she knows like she's getting shot at. She stops and starts dancing. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll stop and dance with you. And the partner comes out thinking like we're fighting and hits me with a bat like, hey, fuck you, get away from my buddy. But then they're like, oh no, we're all cool. So yeah, we just have a little dance. So we're doing our little Sabrina Carpenter dance. I was like, that's a lot of fucking fun. So the cool thing about this though is later on we ended up coming up against this team as well, like in Seaport City. They realized it was us. I started doing the whole crouch thing. We all start dancing. Your wife gets in there, starts dancing with us. This dumbass is like, I kind of want to kill him.
I was saying that the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like, can I kill him?
I kind of want to kill him. I was
Can I
like,
kill him?
if
And
they
they're
come
like,
after you because you
no.
start shooting, I'm not fucking doing
So
anything.
that was Sub-Zero. I started dancing too. I did my Shaq shimmy.
I didn't clip it, and I should have, but it was cool because we all. I said I hope we get to them in the finals. Like I don't care if we fucking lose, just walk out in the storm. But it's just always fun when you find people who are cool on the game that you can hang out with.
Yeah, that is cool. And it seems like I'm sure there's dudes using Sabrina Carpenter because you do it
for sure. I would do it. I don't have it yet, but I would. I just feel like it's like fucking $30. I'm like, I ain't fucking doing that.
Right. Wait, my wife spent $30 on that.
Hang on a second.
Wait a second.
Fucking call her ass real quick.
Wait a second. We got it.
Pull out your shoe. Okay, this other clip here, I don't know what the fuck it is. It looks like I just rifted. Amanda's down there somewhere. Oh, so this is, I wanted to put this in just for you because half the time you don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't know where the shooting's come from. You don't know how to read your fucking map, like anything. It's like, this is just a fucking lesson. Like, as you're rifting away, like, look for people, mark the people, and, so, like, not only that, so you know where they are, but you can also tell your teammates, like, hey, this is where these people are. But then these assholes started trying to shoot at me, so I'm in the air getting shot at. And I immediately knew, I was like, I'm going to get down, I'm going to drop a shield bubble, and I'm just going to start dancing to tell them they ain't shit. I was hoping to draw them out, and I think I did at one point. But yeah, sometimes it's just fun to fucking troll on these guys. Just get down and be like, yeah, I'm healing, I'm dancing.
I am not good enough to troll on anybody. Like, I would have done that, and they would have been just running in and into the bubble and getting me. Like,
yeah, I knew they were far enough away, so I just started doing the swag surf, which the only reason I got it is for my wife because of the Chiefs. Like, they're all Chiefs are all doing the swag surf and shit. So, but yeah, it was fun, man. It was a good time. But we need to get some more clips, man. I feel like lately things have been busy.
Yeah, it has been
all over the fucking place, but we gotta get some more clips. And I think it'd be fun to find some of these people. Like I've even noticed some people on like TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, if you need a fourth, like
there's been people asking, and I think it'd be fun to play with them. Like
it'd be cool to just join them in. And
I agree.
So yeah, it'd be cool even if you guys are listening, watching. If this is just a fucking short later, like drop your tag and let's see.
Give us your Xbox gamer tag or whatever, and we'll
Epic account. Like we'll add some people. We'll do some where you can jump in with us because fuck, I need the help.
Yeah, well,
Amanda and we can rock out some duos, but goddamn, you add another person.
Trios, and it's tough, man. There's some trios on there that are freaking good. That's the hard part. Like I am just not great at it.
He said, "I will circle a vehicle and maybe get a kill every once in a while," but that's
some of these trios, they're all real good.
Yeah,
and so it's hard when you've got a kind of the guy that's not great at it.
I feel like we had one game where I'm like, Travis, fucking turn around and shoot him. Turn around and shoot him. Like, it was just you and me left. out of the trio,
Yeah.
and there's one guy,
Uh-huh.
and he was chasing you. I'm fucking putting shots into him, like, turn around and shoot him one fucking time. You're like, nope, I'm just gonna keep fucking running away, and he's chasing you with a
I'm
bat.
so bad at aiming.
I'm like, just turn around and fucking shoot.
I'm
Like,
so bad at aiming. Like, I feel like it's better if I run away than if I just
but the
turn
thing
around.
is, I'm trying to trail his ass with shots too. So
It's
I'm
a
like,
whole lot easier to do it when you're far away. I can't aim when I'm close. Like, I either shoot their feet or I
are
shoot
you using
past
the
them.
scope? I feel like if you're using a scope, just don't. Just do the fucking hip
use
shot,
the-
and just, you know, even if you're fucking just spraying back and forth, like, you're gonna get a
You're
shot.
gonna get at least 2 in.
But if you're zoomed in, like, you're looking here, but
Sure.
they're here, you know, it's like just
Sure.
fucking hip shot, and you're good. You're
Yeah.
good.
So
Yeah, we're making progress though. I feel like you're
we're
picking
getting
some
there.
shit up.
We'll get it. Okay, so back to the trivia.
Oh,
This trivia question was Super Smash Bros. For the N64. That's the
hell
answer.
yeah. Hell yeah, it was.
Yeah, like that game, dude.
That's wild. I remember when it came out, I was like, Jesus, there's like everybody on this game.
Everybody's
And it's
in
only
there.
gotten better, man. Like, as they
Yeah,
keep
the new ones
releasing
are
them, it's like, dude,
great.
it's so fucking cool. The
And they
graphics
brought
are
in
great.
more than just Nintendo stuff into the
Yeah.
new ones. Like, you have Sonic in there, you got
Yeah.
all the stuff.
And I remember playing just a little bit, but I've never really got big into it like people, you know, did. Like, there's
Mhm.
tournaments and shit, and I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah, I feel like their Master Chief and stuff's in there even.
it very well could be. Yeah.
Like they've pulled in everybody. So yeah, the answer to the trivia question is Super Smash Bros.
That's how it started.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
man, seriously, like if you're listening on audio, on video, on YouTube to this, you are like one of the awesome ones. Like
Yep.
we get a lot of hits on clips, but the podcast part, like there's some loyal people. Like we have people that are downloading it every single time. So if you're one of those people here in this part, tell a friend, tell somebody about us. If you like what we're doing and you're downloading it every week, tell somebody else to do that too, because we want more people to hear what we're saying. We want more people to give us feedback. Like let some people know. Put some comments in. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. And then, go look at our stuff on the socials, because I feel like we clip these up and they kind of they feel a little bit different on the socials, like the way that we clip them up and the way we do them. So go look at those too. But this audio version and this video version, like you guys are the fans, right? Like I super appreciate that you guys download this every single week and you hang out. So thanks for doing that. We'll be back next week. Peace.
Yeah.